Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some more Marvel's Midnight Suns. In the last one, we went to Agatha's shrine, and then she took us to that blood gate where we took on a trial of the Elder God. What was it? Oshter? So we gained her open word or whatever that we can now use around here. But when we last ended off, we got called over here probably to do
Hello.
our next mission. So let's figure out what it is.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city, but we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let us get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There is no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Yes, but how is this my problem? I will find her.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
Then I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
I find it interesting that the light, like that choosing these options is gonna make our character into a different archetype, kind of. Like the light path is, like they said, a supporty kind of healer character. I wonder how good that's gonna be. I think the main character being a support healer is not necessarily a bad thing, because anyone can be a DPS, right? But if your main character has some really good support abilities, like maybe give extra turns or something like that, you
Got a
can do
minute,
some
Hunter?
really good stuff. What was I supposed to do? I'm supposed to find her. Do I know where I'm going, or do I just talk to people and ask around? Seems like I'm just supposed to talk to people. Can I move around on this? Oh, right, I gotta do with the keys. Yeah, we don't see her on the map. She might be in a new area. Unless this is her? No. Okay, so let's talk to people. First,
Good
we
girl,
gotta
Charlie.
praise Charlie.
Crazy world you woke up to, Hunter. Hydra running around causing trouble. Apocalypse prophecies. The Bronx.
It is indeed, Daywalker.
And that op against Faustus. The way Captain Marvel just absorbed that bomb. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Ooh, there is no light option here. So this is where I don't know what to do. Like, since there's no light option, should I just take the dark option because it gives us something? Or does taking dark options take away from how many light options we can pick in total? I'm not exactly sure. And I don't know if there's any way for me to figure out without testing it. The problem is once we test it, does it mess it up forever? Like if I take one single point in dark, does that automatically make it I can't get to 100% light? I don't know. That's tough. Where would be a way to tell? So we knew earlier we had 1 out of 200 points in light. That was the last time we checked. I think we've picked either 1 or 2 light options since then, and the fact that I can't remember is the problem. I know we skipped 1 option by picking the middle. And then we just now picked a light option. Didn't we pick another light option, though? I don't know. But I mean, we used the dark card in one of the last battles, right? Which would have given us a dark point. I don't know if each dark card gives you one whole dark point or how that works. But let's work towards the light path, so I'm just gonna pick one of the other options.
That bomb was clearly meant for me. I am in her debt.
Yeah, but I don't think she sees it that way. She just saves people. Amazing. Smart, quick-witted, fearless. Hell, she even glows.
And do you find all of your allies equally impressive?
Yes. No. Wait. What are you trying to say?
Oh, now we get a light option.
You are not used to expressing feelings of affection, are you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
My apologies.
And if I did, this ain't my first rodeo, you know?
Of course it is not. Whatever a rodeo is.
Yeah. Well, now that that's settled, maybe I should go sharpen my stakes or something. And maybe we should keep this chat to ourselves for now.
Okay, hold up. So I want to look at... I want to look and see if we can maybe keep track of this. So we have 4 points right now. 4% towards the light path. Wait. You know, just doing basic math, I think I may have figured out the answer to my questions. If we've only put in 4 points, and there's 200 total, yet we're 4% towards the light path, wouldn't that mean that you... Because 1 point would only be 0.5%, right? So 4 points would not give you 4%. I don't know. It actually doesn't answer my questions, really. But why can we talk to you
You
again,
should
by
be
the way?
more careful.
Have you seen...
Oh, now I can talk to you
No.
about magic.
All right.
I feel like you have seen her, you just don't want to tell me. Okay, who... Is there anyone else out here? Oh, there's someone. There's a pool? How do I get down here? There's like a...
Hunter, putting me through my paces.
Robbie, have you seen magic?
No, but there were some pretty crazy energy flashes coming from the dorms a few minutes ago. It usually means she wants to be left alone. Trust me on that.
Thanks, Robbie.
That doesn't help that much. But at least we know where she is. I could explore around, but I don't really know if I'm supposed to right now. Kind of like a matter of... Yeah, it's the classic open world problem. I could do it right now, but should I do
It
that?
is one of the elemental rods.
Barely a stone at all, this blue-black topaz almost seeps through the fingers when held. It smells strongly of a tide pool, and if held to the ear, sounds of the sea. What? No idea what we're supposed to do with that. I just said I wasn't going to explore, and here I am. Okay, we're not going across the water. We'll come back here when we need to. Or when we don't need to, I don't know. Should I talk to anyone else? It seems like I could just go talk to people just for fun. But I don't know if I should or not. 'Cause it seems like they might have light and dark choices. But she doesn't seem like she's got her door open. That doesn't strike me as someone who necessarily wants to be left alone.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
Why is she so mad all of a sudden? Something happened?
It is never easy to lose a comrade. I know this too well.
We did not lose Wanda. We let her go. before any of this started. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
Ooh, now the light option is to put it down. Well, why don't we get crazy with it and see what happens? Because I don't really like that option.
That is no child's book. Lose focus for 1 second and be lost completely within its pages. Let me guide you through it.
You do not own the darkness, Hunter. I was also raised within it. So much so I barely remember a time without it. And now Wanda has this in common with us too. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
Then open the damn portal up.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
Alright. I guess we kind of solved it. So I want to know what the outcomes of those choices were. Current balance is still only 4. Alright, so I think they neutralize each other. We went up 1 and down 1. So I guess we just shouldn't pick dark options if we want to actually make any progress. So either... I'm still only going to pick options that I like, though. Like, I didn't like that light option. So I should have just picked the neutral option instead. But now at least we know. Electrical energy erupts around Thor as he wields Mjolnir. This card represents great courage and taking control of one's destiny. Ooh, what's this? 1710. I try to remind myself that 16 is a young age for so much power, but I still lose my temper at times. This child, nearly grown, is rapidly progressing. The training goes well, and I'm optimistic. So wait, so that would make the birth year of the hunter to be 1694 or 95, one of the two? Wait, no. 93 or 94. But there have been outbursts. If we cannot control these, I do worry that we may face some unfortunate collateral damage. It sounds so harsh to put these words on page, but this is the reality that I face. Agatha and I have discussed options for controlling this power, but nothing has worked just yet. My latest attempt is to forge a ward to be worn around the neck. If I succeed, it will not only help the child channel this energy, but act as a shield against detection by Lilith or her minions. Only time will tell. Okay, I feel like that's going to come into play at some point. At some point, we're going to take off the ward. Fire rod.
Just what I was looking for.
Embers swirl in this cloudy crystal, almost too hot to touch. Its surface glows like liquid fire. Glyphs of smoke resolve and vanish around the... I don't know what we're supposed to do with these. But yeah, I feel like at some point we're going to take off this this band. I forget what you called it. But And that will make it so Lilith can find us, but also probably make us powerful enough to destroy Lilith or whatever. We'll see. It's like an optional lore thing that kind of probably spoils what's going to happen. Is there
Hey, for
any...
someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh.
Gee, thanks.
More doesn't mean better. If they want to be part of the team, they'll have to earn it.
What are you talking about? Okay, let's I want to go do some missions.
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
Okay, so now we're getting into, like, non-story based missions, where it's like, just start passing time by doing missions. We only get 2 heroes? Or I feel like maybe Magic will automatically come in with us. Because she's not actually part of our squad yet, but I think she'll just join, would be my guess. Or not. Ghost Rider earned a combat bonus from sparring with Hunter. Add him to the squad to earn a powerful boost at the start of the next mission. Oh, it's only for 1 mission, though. Okay, so this is just required heroes, and then... we can bring Magic, which is interesting. I'm gonna bring Ghost Rider, though. Because I want to see if this boost goes away. It probably does. It would probably go away even if we didn't use him, actually. But maybe it lasts for whatever his next mission is, no matter how far down the road. I would like to bring Doctor Strange and get him leveled up a little bit so he can keep up with everyone else, but Doctor Strange has a lot of abilities he can use that aren't related to damage, so... And Ghost Rider seems to be the strongest character we have right now. Which is interesting. Is it gonna make us walk through the limbo every single
It
time?
would actually be faster for me to fly.
So what is stopping you?
The shockwave would shatter most of the glass in my approach path.
Ah, that is not good.
Yeah, I try to be considerate.
Wait, couldn't she just, like, stop earlier?
We're
Yeah.
sending you straight to the coordinates Captain
It just
Marvel
flipped us
identified
around.
when
I
you
wasn't
left.
even touching the
Dr.
mouse.
Banner has confirmed that the gamma signatures in the area match those of Faustus's weapon. We need to recover whatever intel we can if we're going to find out exactly what's going on down there.
Yeah, you can tell that the limbo world seems to still be a little bit glitchy and stuff. Like, I literally did not even move the mouse. Encoding overload. What? It must have been the... Maybe it's a combination of a recording? No, but it did it while I was playing on my own last night. I don't know, there's something about that limbo area that just makes my computer freak out still. But everything else seems to be working good enough that I am happy with it. Hopefully this loading screen isn't too long. Seems like it's taking longer than normal all of a sudden. I do find it funny, I have the game capped at 120 FPS, but the loading screen seems to be capped at 60 FPS. Also, right as you're loading in, the game doesn't like it very much. Disable the Hydra helicopter before it can depart. Target the helicopter with attacks to disable it before time runs out. Okay, so this is like you have a limited number of turns.
We will not fail.
Wait, certain enemies will grant powerful cards when KO'd. Highlight an enemy with the cursor to see which card they will grant.
Looks like Captain Marvel was right on the...
Heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Well, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
Okay, so this makes environmental attacks deal increased damage and cost 1 less heroism for 2 turns. It's a free card, but it probably takes a card play. Which is interesting that we're working with 2 resources, right? Because there's not really ways to get extra card plays. They definitely thought of that. In like some games, some card games, you can go infinite if you have the right combo or know what you're doing. But this game, they're definitely like, we don't want you to go infinite. At least not yet. Maybe we'll be able to do that later on. Give all heroes 27 block. Okay, so Captain Marvel is almost level 3. Oh, what do you do? What the heck is the Souls thing? By KOing enemies to generate a copy of Soul Drain. So, do you not actually have Soul Drain in the deck? How do I figure out what Fast does again? Doesn't it just make stuff cost less? Heroic cards cost 1 less heroism. Okay, so what can we do here? We got lots of minions, a guy with 75 HP. Stop. Do we have to do all 84 of this health to stop it? We only have 4 turns. You guys both have 38 HP. There's no real way to get that guy to knock into those people. Ooh, unless we knock him back, maybe. Wait, so it doesn't show the reduced cost? Because we currently have 0 heroism, and this card still says that it costs 1, even though we're allowed to cast it right now? I really want to throw you into the other guy, but it doesn't seem to be possible. So if we do that, we could then maybe kick this and knock him into that guy as well.
I am impressed.
Okay, and that gave him 1 soul. Oh, he needs 4 souls. I thought he needed 3 for some reason. I'm not close enough to do that. Okay, we have Whip here. Maybe I should take Whip out just so we don't get any more dark abilities. We should taunt someone. Maybe taunt that guy? Why does Ghost Rider have low health? What happened? Did he spend his health to cast that last ability? Not sure. I would draw 1 card. Quick Slash. It's only does 8 damage. I guess this is a pretty easy move to just take.
Hail that.
Now... Ooh, this has knockback. Costs us 2. Then I won't be able to cast that. Unless I cast this. Oh, it doesn't quite hit? Wonder if we want to get these cards. Hold on, who should I move? I guess Ghost Rider makes sense. Oh, what the heck is this? We can use this light pole? Topple it. Oh. Does 20 damage. Who all could topple it? Can anyone topple it? Yeah, it seems like everyone can topple it. So if we were... Oh, but it's based on where you are. So we can't really do much right now. So let's try going here and seeing how far we can knock this guy back.
Keep your eyes open.
There's no... That's the furthest I can knock him that way. Maybe I should try and throw him into the other dude instead then.
Enemy unit repositioning.
No, I don't want to move. I want to use this. Okay, so now we can hit that guy. And then maybe Captain Marvel. Oh, we're not going to have enough. We might.
Only the innocent are spared.
Okay, that was a lot of damage. So we got 2 card plays left. The only way we can use this is if we use this. So I think instead I'm gonna do this. Wait, can I do this now? If I had heroism, I could. I don't have a move left. This is only gonna give me 5 block. This costs 1 heroism. I mean, I think we're just better off doing this and doing the knockback play. Hey, she leveled up. Okay, she might do more damage now then. Maybe enough damage to even actually kill here. No. If I could hit that guy instead, I can kill just him. Or I could now knee strike and get 7 block. 2 people are gonna attack her though. I feel like we just output as much damage as possible.
Ready up. Think these guys got their tactics from the back of a magazine.
Don't have enough. Alright, well. Is there anything we want to redraw before our turn ends? I think I'm going to redraw the whip. Hell Ride. Maybe we should have redrawn first and tried to play that. Oh, I realized I was looking at the wrong card for Ghost Rider earlier. His card was gaining us heroism, not using heroism. Seems to be struggling. Ooh, he's gonna get low.
Follow my lead. That won't be enough to save you.
Try harder next time.
On Delta responding. Your death won't be in vain.
Overloaded.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus, and I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
Okay, enemy area attacks will go off at the end of the turn. Use move or an ability to move any nearby heroes to safety. Knock enemies into the area attack to turn the tables on your foes. So can this guy be killed? Explodes for 18 damage at the start of next turn. Immune to taunt. I wonder if you could still just kill him. Okay, Ghost Rider really needs to gain some health. We might use Hellride this turn. Got no quick cards. There's no way we're gonna want this card this turn, so let's redraw it, see if we can get a quick card. Slash is pretty decent though. How many people are lined up? We got a line of 3 right here. Got a line of 3 right there. Not that much lineup. So, how much fast do you have? You have fast for 1 more turn. So we could chain 2 targets here. We could kill that guy and get the block card. Or we could also kill the big guy here. There's also a line of 3 right here, I'm noticing. Although I don't know if that's worth using Hellride on. Really, they don't have enough health to make Hellride worth it anymore, I think. Also, if we use this, where does it move you? Doesn't say. Or maybe it doesn't move him at all. How about this? If I do this, kills both of you, then I don't even need to Hellride. At least not right here. And I'll be outside of the zone.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Okay, so does this use a card play? It does. Okay. I don't know if that moves him or not. Having trouble figuring out. Well, now we don't have any 3 hits. You can't do that, but you can. Wait, hold up. You can target this guy, so you could just kill him. Or we could use that to kill him, I suppose. There's no real way for us to get someone in that zone. So I don't think we're gonna worry about that. We're just gonna go boop. And boop.
That was something.
Okay, he did move. Just didn't, I don't think it told me that where he was gonna move to. We probably just wanted to use defensive posture, huh? Redraw one of these knee strikes first so we can see what we're dealing with. Whip. A hero can never have more block than their maximum health. Okay. Interesting. You're vulnerable as well? Who's attacking you? No one. So the hunter could hit you, which I think we're gonna do. We need some damage. And then we need to start doing damage to this helicopter at some point as well. Oh, that did a lot, actually. She might just lose her block. Oh, there's reinforcements as well.
Reinforcements inbound.
We need some quick cards. Our squad doesn't have any quick
They will
cards.
not last much longer at this rate.
Uh-oh. What's happening? We're a little stuck. Excuse me.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure.
So I don't know if it leaves with 0 turns remaining or with 1 turn remaining, or how that's gonna work. Create. I'm also realizing that maybe Hellride is our strategy to do as much damage to the helicopter as possible. We might want to line up Ghost Rider with a few enemies and a helicopter. Looks like you could almost get a 3-man here. So we need heroism then. Create a drop. I don't know what that means. Knocked into. Do I have any knockbacks? I have whip. Let's redraw the whip. We need quick cards. But I think only the hunter even has any quick cards right now. Because Captain Marvel doesn't, and it doesn't seem like Ghost Rider does. So we're probably not going to use Photon Beam. Okay, we got some knockback now. So we could use this card to gain heroism. See, this is like heal for almost full health anyways. That seems like a better version of that dark heal.
The light is on our side.
I am empowered.
Okay, that's 2 heroism. Can't use that. There's no good way without using my move. Unfortunate. If I could knock this guy into that guy, it would probably be a kill. But I'd have to move, and we need our move for Ghost Rider to use Hellride. But maybe we save the Hellride for next turn? Ah, but if we save it for next turn... The problem is, if we use it this turn, it discards our hand. If we save it for next turn, all of these guys get to attack. Guess we'll get some XP for you, because you have the least XP. So I'll give you a knee strike, which will give you some block.
I suppose it's something.
Oh, we now have Go Binary. Does this take a card play? It does. Oh, no, it says... Why does it light up card plays if it doesn't actually? Because it says free does not cost a card play. Does this give you XP?
Let's do it.
It does. Okay, so you should always just cast Binary, I guess. Oh, I see now that, like, there's only a maximum amount of block you can also gain in a round. I thought if you lost block, then you could just gain it back, but it seems like you can only gain block in an entire map up to your total health. So like she's gained 71 block and already used like 24 of it or something. Okay, how does Hellride work? Travels the whole map, it's fairly big. So we want to move you, line you up with all these guys and the helicopter. Alright, let's do it. Oh, it's not. Oh, it does hit. I thought it didn't quite go far enough, but the helicopter just has a weird hitbox. Hit all of you? And that'll get him enough souls as well to do whatever. I don't know. I don't remember what he does with souls, but let's do it. Ooh, he uses a car? Alright, I'm noticing a little bit of lag in this animation.
It is nice not being on the receiving end of your wrath.
When Ghost Rider KOs a number of enemies and fills the souls meter, he will draw a copy of Drained Souls. Increase friendship with Ghost Rider to improve this passive. Oh, okay. So even though we discarded our whole hand, he killed people and filled up his soul meter, so he drew a Drained Soul. So it could have been worse. Now we only have one turn to kill that helicopter, though. So next turn we gotta make it count. But they shouldn't be able to do any damage to us because we have so much block.
It's time.
That helicopter's about to take off, and with it any hope of understanding what this madman is actually ranting about.
Okay, so it does seem like it needs to go down right now.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with Mother!
Oh yeah, Lash does do 17 damage to him. Okay, that makes sense. So... this thing says it's immune to heroic combos. I don't know what a heroic combo is. Because it wasn't immune to Hellride. So it's not just any card that uses heroism. So we can probably use Drained Soul on it. Ooh. We could cast Fists of Radiance too. That's dealing a lot of damage right now. So we just need 2 heroism to be able to do that. Does this kill? Yes, it does.
lucky to still be breathing.
Okay, so that's free. Use that box, but that costs 1 heroism. We need to gain heroism. And we can't move the helicopter, so Hellmouth doesn't work here. So this gains us 1 heroism. Wait, can I throw myself? Okay, there we go. Alright, and then how's everyone's XP looking? Everyone's at about the same XP. So we're pretty much picking between Ghost Rider finishing it off and Captain Marvel finishing it off. This works, right? Yeah. Well, I feel like I'm more likely to use Ghost Rider more in the future. Because he seems like a really crazy character. So I'm gonna give the XP to him.
Interesting.
Well done. Seems like that's the last of them.
Last? There are more heads to the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory. Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
Count on it.
I don't know who that was. Didn't seem like it was Venom. So a different creature-y guy. 2 stars. Why was it only 2 stars? I don't know how we... Like, there's nothing that guides us as to how many stars we get. We did play on heroic this time instead of normal. Maybe we were just supposed to finish it faster. I guess we could have, but I was trying to earn XP. Like, we could have just focused down the helicopter. Blueprints can be used to craft abilities at the forge. This is a great way to get the duplicate abilities needed for upgrades. Okay, so maybe those essences that we've been finding let us craft abilities? But we'll see, I suppose. At the moment, the loading screen is struggling. I wonder, because one of the things that I did to make the gun, or make the game run better was to clear the cache on Steam. I wonder if you need to do that like regularly with this game. I've never done that before with a Steam game, but this game seems to be wanting it. Mission rewards are tied to hero levels, so as the hunter gains levels in combat, the rewards offered on future missions will improve. Don't worry about leveling every hero. As the hunter's level increases, any weaker heroes will automatically level up so they don't fall far behind. Oh, that's nice. So even if there's like a hero that I don't necessarily want to use, but then in the future I decide I do want to use them, they'll be at a reasonable level. At higher difficulty levels, all heroes level up faster, granting access to higher rarity rewards sooner. Okay. I mean, we've literally played on the hardest difficulty we possibly could so far. Like, immediately when we unlocked Heroic, we switched it to Heroic, so... But I wonder if you're playing, like, another campaign or something, if you could just start at Heroic.
Feeling a chill, Magic?
You could say that. I've been staring at the night sky trying to figure it out.
Figure what out?
You're observant, Hunter. You tell me.
I'm trying to keep track of how many of these we're doing. We used one light card that last mission, so if we do one light option, we should be at 6. I probably should have checked before I started talking to people.
You are trying to figure out how to bring Wanda back.
Close, Hunter. But no. Something much more sinister has grabbed my attention.
Sinister?
When I was holding the transdimensional door for you back there, I sensed something was at the docks with you. Something dark and familiar.
What did you see, Ileana?
I did not see, I said. I sensed something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed today.
Oh?
Something has shifted in Limbo, but I cannot quite put my finger on it. All I know is that whatever is happening is also strangely familiar to me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign, but an alarm bell.
Okay, we're picking another option then.
We should inform the others of any potential danger.
Warn them of what? One of Magic's airy-fairy gut feelings? The Avengers are already unsure
She did
of
not
us.
like that, apparently.
I do not need to add to that. Best not say anything until I am better able to articulate it. I'd like to be left to my thoughts now, Hunter. I still have a lot of thinking to do, while I try to make sense of what I felt at the docks and the energetic shifts that ripple through Limbo. I will let you know if I do.
So you can move backwards in friendship. Interesting. I didn't think she would hate that line that much that it would regress the friendship, but... So we're only at 6. Which means that something didn't affect it. And I'm guessing it was the light card that didn't affect it. Like heal, we've played it 3 times, played a whip 5 times, but we didn't play whip that last one. Dark abilities damage or control the hunter's enemies, often at a cost to the hunter or their allies. Makes the hunter a more well-rounded fighter, offering offense and defense. Single branch. Or pick and choose abilities from every branch to customize how hunter performs in combat. Healing and heroism generation. Yeah, I guess maybe this is... I mean, they said that it was based off of the abilities that you use, but maybe it's not. Or maybe you have to play a bunch of abilities before that actually matters. So what's my objective? Join a hangout. An item? Oh. What in the... How did I get back here? A few heroes are available to hang out with the hunter in the common room. Engage in hangout to grow the hunter's friendship with a hero of your choice. Okay. Who do we got? We got Blade.
An ominous presence.
We got Doctor Strange.
Yo,
Got
I'm
Robbie.
just glad we didn't get pulled over.
Captain
Hell
Marvel.
ride isn't exactly street legal.
Wait. Does he actually talk about the fact that he did a hell ride in that last mission? Or is that just something that he says for fun?
I am am not above celebrating the end of some real bad people.
Okay, so is it only these 4? We can't do Tony Stark or Nico.
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh.
Gee, thanks. Oh, we can't talk to Charlie. So now we need to start thinking about, like, what heroes we actually want to be in our squad and stuff. The thing about Doctor Strange is he seems to have some pretty good supporting abilities. He has that one ability that gives you 4 play points next turn. Plus his basic quick skill is a movement, like a knockback ability. So it's very good for moving around enemies into better places for you. Ghost Rider seems like the strongest character we have so far. So having upgrades to his abilities, doesn't he get like... Didn't this turn into like a quick card or something turned into a quick card? Yeah, this one turns into a quick card if we upgrade it. I guess we don't necessarily... I don't know. It said it would upgrade his passive. I don't even know where we like look at their passives. Where's your passive at, buddy? Requires large amounts of heroism to be effective. He is best partnered with a support hero who can generate the heroism. So if our main character is generating heroism... Oh, here we go. As he increases his friendship with the hunter, Ghost Rider will increase his maximum health in combat every time he fills his soul's meter. As Ghost Rider's most powerful abilities convert his health into damage, raising his maximum health not only makes him hardier, it makes him more powerful as well. Okay, so his bonus for friendship seems to be max health when he fills his soul's meter. So should we look at everyone's bonus? Let's do it. How do I get back? We'll start with Blade, and then we should be able to just tab through them. Yeah. Give me Blade, give me his profile, look at how to play. Blade partners well with supportive heroes that can protect and buff him while he applies damage to targets both large and small. Blade has increased chance to apply bleed to any target he damages with one of his abilities. Wait, does he just have bleed chance? I don't know. Because I don't think his abilities say anything about bleed chance. There's just, you get bleed. But I didn't think that was based on a chance. Okay, what about Captain Marvel? Because of binary, Captain Marvel is a devastating damage dealer. However, binary can take multiple turns to achieve, and it can be hard to maintain because of taunt effect that accompanies many of her abilities. As she increases her friendship, has a chance to gain counter with every KO. This can be particularly powerful when she is in her binary. Which makes sense. Doctor Strange will have an increased chance to generate heroism at the start of every turn. Interesting. I wonder if we want like 2 supports with like Ghost Rider or something. Okay, we already looked at Ghost Rider. We don't really know that much about Iron Man because we only used him at the very beginning of the tutorial. Iron Man can generate his own redraws, making him even more powerful. Okay, but does that only work on his cards? Both flexible and powerful, but it means that most redraws should be consumed for Iron Man. Wait, what? Many of Iron Man's abilities use a redraw to upgrade mechanic. When these abilities are actively redrawn, they are instantly upgraded to a more powerful version of themselves instead of being discarded. Oh. That seems actually quite strong. Combat items or ally abilities that generate redraws are always beneficial for Iron Man to consume his ability upgrades. To consume for his ability upgrades. Okay, and we don't know anything about her because we haven't even used her yet. Support hero, tight control over her enemies, repositioning them. Oh, I kind of like this. Places a magic portal on the map. Her numerous knockback abilities will send enemies through that portal. Because placement of her portals can be nearly anywhere on the map, enemies can be knocked into explosives or other enemies right into a drop. Which is Ghost Rider's ability. Many of her other abilities can position one or more enemies in precise locations on the map, making them vulnerable to follow-up attacks. Because magic treads the line between support and damage dealer, she partners well with many other heroes, especially those capable of area attacks. She can require high amounts of heroism and is most effective with multiple copies of her Limbo Portal ability in her deck. As she increases her friendship with the Hunter, Magic has a chance to immediately draw a new copy of Limbo Portal whenever she knocks an enemy through a previous portal. So are her portals only one use? While her abilities deal significant damage on their own, positioning her enemies for a follow-up attack from allies can make... I kind of like the... Right now, I'm liking the idea of... Oh, we didn't look at Nico. I'm liking the idea of Magic and Ghost Rider. Let's see what Nico does, though. Because we know she's like a random machine. As she increases her friendship, has a chance to draw abilities into the hand whenever other abilities are played. That's really powerful. What? Nico is a support hero whose unpredictability is offset by the sheer power of her abilities. Interesting. Okay, well now I'm kind of torn. Because obviously I think we need the Hunter in every team. And I kind of want Ghost Rider to be our damage dealer. But I'm kind of torn if the other person should be Nico or if it should be Magic. So what do you have? What is this? Oh. Honestly, this looks better, not gonna lie. Although I kind of like this one. A hoodie. Alright. Oh, that's also... Whoa! Midnight Sun. I kind of like this one. This one's really cool. What the heck? How much of that stuff do we have? Well, we have enough to buy it, which is interesting. But we'll wait a little bit till we figure out what heroes we like. So I'm gonna go with Ghost Rider.
After some intense combat, I love to unwind with video games. Clash of Hellions, maybe Warman 3. Ninja with a shotgun is a great one.
Ninja with a shotgun. I feel like working out is not a proper thing to do to rest at the end of the day. And it's raining outside, so I don't want to go fishing, so let's play cards.
You ever get in a horse chase?
What is a horse chase?
Like a car chase, but with horses. Did you ever drift a horse? Maybe on a frozen lake or something?
I think he would definitely like the joke. So I'm gonna go with that.
Actually, I had a horse with 4 trick knees. If I whistled a certain way, she would stop on a shilling and then run backwards.
Oh, no way! What's a shilling?
It does not matter.
He didn't like it? Are you kidding me?
I caught a bug in my mouth mid-whistle. She stopped, gave me a sour look, and started running sideways.
Oh, wow. Could she run sideways the other way?
No. She was a 3-speed.
Oh, he did like it. We just had to get to the end.
I know.
I'd pay to see a sideways horse chase.
Oh? How many shillings?
All of them. That was nice.
Wait, what? We just unlocked a legendary thing, I think? I don't really know how this whole thing works. I don't see any legendary things here, not gonna lie. It seems like you still have to buy them. Maybe here? No? Okay, that's... I don't know if this one is just, like, dark and we can't see what the actual costume is, or if it's just a dark version of the costume, which is kind of lame. And I don't really like these that much. Complete Ghost Rider's Midnight Sun Challenge at the Armory. So yeah, I don't know what we just unlocked for him. It doesn't appear to be anywhere. Oh well.
It's good to have you around again.
I guess we'll open this door. We're getting close to the end here, but what are we supposed to do? We hold the space bar. Cool. Oh right, we're supposed to talk to Agatha.
I'm glad to see you're getting comfortable with the words of power, Hunter. If you're going to continue our little investigation of the Abbey, they'll be vital to your success.
Investigation?
A side project, but a potentially transformative one. With my blessing, Wanda was working to uncover what may be the most powerful.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing in here?
Standing in the library?
I've given you free rein so you could get back on your feet, but I never thought you'd pull something like this.
What is it you think I am doing, exactly?
Don't be coy. It does not suit you. I told you how hard it's been since we lost Agatha. Instead of letting it rest, you decide to reopen the wound?
Oh, Sarah. I never thought of this place like that.
Of course you didn't. And now, it's done. Why should I ever stand in your way?
What?
That anger wasn't meant for you, dear. You know that, right? Don't hold it against Sarah.
She may try to mask her feelings, but you know she is struggling with what happened. Why are you hiding from her?
For most people, the captivating relationships of their lives are formed over a matter of days and years. Sarah and I spent centuries together exploring this world, fighting the darkness, watching cities and even nations form and then crumble. And yet we persevered together.
You still have not answered my question.
It may be difficult to understand, but she needs this time. Sending Wanda away, sealing the library, that elaborate memorial she conjured up, she didn't waste any time trying to bury what happened.
You are right. I do not understand.
It isn't up to me to reveal myself. It's up to her to accept what happened and allow herself to grieve. When that happens, we'll see each other again, but not before.
I trust you will do what is right for Sarah. So, what is it you are looking at here?
Yes, we should get back to the real reason I asked you to meet me here. Wanda's journal. The Abbey grounds have a great deal of history. Many of its secrets remain hidden, even after all this time.
Even to you?
Even to me. Wanda had taken to exploring the grounds in search of a strange energy we both sensed. Knowing that Sarah had no intention of waking you to investigate, Wanda felt it was up to her to take your place. Of course, being the clever girl that she is, her notes are written in an ancient, transient cipher that I've only just begun to understand. Have a look at the first entry.
Oh. Agatha's altar. Excerpt from Wanda's journal. I have to restore what I've taken from the altar. The damage I've done can only be reversed when all the elemental rods have been returned. Oh, I have a few of those.
I'm sure it still seems a bit cryptic, but Wanda was definitely onto something. If you remember my altar, that's where she was conducting her experiments.
An investigation that involves experiments? Why do I feel like you are going to get me into trouble?
Since when has that ever stopped you? Let's meet out at the altar. I'll try to do a better job of explaining from there. Charlie will show you the way if you've forgotten.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up everything in this library, and then I think that's gonna do it for this one. We'll get to the altar later. 1692. All went black. The collapse snuffed out the little bit of light that shone from the moon above. We were trapped, our only way out buried beneath scores of rock. There were no other passages out, and we had no tools with which to dig. Our sanctuary had become our tomb. We had so little with us, only scant bits of bread and a little water. It would not last long, maybe a week at best. It would have been a kinder death to have stood before the hanging tree and made our peace before the Almighty himself. I don't know what they're even talking about. My appreciation and adoration for Agatha has left me vulnerable to feelings I have not known for centuries. I want her by my side, and I wish for her to join me for what we will be facing in the coming years. Though I admit that it may be selfish of me to share these risks, I find myself in the very position I once criticized and judged Lilith for. And it brings me shame. As blood descendants, we were not meant to bring children into this world or love another as she did. As I love Agatha. Was I wrong to judge Lilith so harshly, or am I wrong now? It is hard to face. I have found myself wanting to be with Agatha just as Lilith felt with Gregor and their child, to have a family, to love and be loved by another. Interesting. Well, now we know why she's so upset, I guess. Alright, is that everything? Oh, no, there's something here. An elemental altar is a powerful, if fairly common, channeling device for trained sorcerers. When the elemental rods are correctly placed, mystical energy is amplified in accordance with the Earth's natural energy fields. One note, the so-called scratch inversion, which has gained favor with some less scrumptious mages, is strongly advised against, as it can cause permanent damage to any elemental rods so used. Scratch inversion. I don't know what that means. Can I look at this painting?
Intriguing.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay, there's a few more things over there in that corner. We get out? Oh, we can inspect. Various frames in the Abbey can be interacted with. Paintings can be removed from frames for a small gloss cost. Paintings from your inventory can be placed in empty frames for free. Okay, so we can move paintings around if we want. I don't know why I would do that, unless I really wanted like a painting in my room or something. The Blood Dynasty has stood watch for eons. With each generation, our blades have run red with the blood of the fallen. As we seek to bring about order, only the 9 lords of the Ether Dark stand to challenge the will of the Blood family, and they will never relent. You say so. And that's just the same thing. That's a creepy picture. Kill essence. Credits. Purple chest. I feel like this should be like one of the first chests that we open once we get these arcane key things. Oh, there's some... Nope, that's just the light. Alright. So, that's gonna do it for this one. Next time we'll move over to Agatha's altar and work on whatever she wants us to work on. But anyways, I think that's gonna do it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.